Jonathan and I actually wanted to take a moment to acknowledge all the hardworking folks that are here on the stage and behind this black curtain here. So we'd appreciate a round of applause for these lovely ladies and hardworking gentlemen. Kind of segues into our next category. This talented group of nominees helped make rock and roll a visual medium.
Well, that's the thing, you know. I mean, we are ridiculous people in the silliness of TV news, but without photographers with the f-stops and the back focus and the black balance, which I guess I've been told is an actual thing, you know, all of these things that go into it and the skill that they bring, it's just fantastic. So without them, none of any of this would be possible, and we'd be newspapers, and then, well, hey, come on now.
We need pretty pictures.
Yeah, absolutely, and without them, they just bring everything to it. So, without further ado, the best of photographers.
In the category of photographer news, within 24 hours, the nominees are Carlos Olmedo, news photographer, Carlos Olmedo, KVBC. Greg Bledsoe, composite, Greg Bledsoe, NBC 739. For photographer news, no time limit, the nominees are The Rescuers, Greg Bledsoe, NBC 739. Water Babies, Suzanne Bartol, CTN. Peace Sign, Erica Simpson, Channel 4 San Diego. For photographer program non-news, the nominees are Composite, Shannon Hull, Channel 4 San Diego. Giving Back, First Robotics Competition, John Snedden, Wealth TV. Circle of Life, the Greater Yellowstone Ecosystem, Bill Wisniewski, Palomar College. For photographer short form, promos, PSAs, commercials, opens, etc., the nominees are Watch Our News, Don't Eat Our Food, Erik Naso, NBC 739. Closed Captioning, Employees, John Finn, KVVU.
Excellent. And the Emmys go to...
Photographer news, no time limit, Peace Sign, Erica Simpson.
Photographer news, within 24 hours, Carlos Olmedo, news photographer, Carlos Olmedo.
Photographer program non-news, Giving Back, First Robotics Competition, John Snedden.
And photographer short form, promos, PSAs, commercials, and opens, Watch Our News, Don't Eat Our Food, Erik Naso. And closed captioning, employees, John Finn. Congratulations.
It's only natural for us to feel good, to want to dance.
It's visual at night.
This giant peace sign is number 5 in a series of peace signs. The first one.
It's a varsity sport for the mind.
Now that's a fire! Oh, Pat, look at this.
I videotape the stories.
I work behind the camera.
I direct the news.
Wow, who would have thought I would have gotten a photography Emmy before an editing Emmy? I always thought of myself as an editor until Lee Lewis from Channel 10 said, "You want to shoot?" I'm like, "No." And he says, "Please." And I said, "Okay." So this is dedicated to him. Thanks to the great people at Channel 4 who are amazing. And I'm so fortunate to work with all of you. Jeannie Rodden, who wrote this amazing piece, my husband, Hoke, and my parents. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Erik Naso, and thanks again. First, I'd like to thank Susan Taylor, who had a wacky idea. I got to give her that. And Derek Togerson, who had even a wackier idea. And between those two whack jobs, we came up with a pretty crazy promo. And I'll have to admit, that was probably the funnest promo I will ever do in my life, because I never saw 4 really amazing anchors laugh and have so much fun making a mess and acting crazy. So what better day can you have laughing at work and having a good time? Especially I want to thank Deb Lawrence, who's been just awesome. And she's a great inspiration for me and has been very, very supportive. We've gone through a lot at NBC with downsizing and outsourcing. Unfortunately, this might be my last Emmy I'll ever get for photography because we don't do this anymore. We outsource, but it's bittersweet, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you, Emmys.